P and Killer. Dropping heat like we should, up and coming like morning wood and something good. Kicking the real to those that wanna rock with us. No slowing down and it ain't no stopping us. We've been rocking over 2 years long. The best podcast, best intro song. Forget the facts, opinions, we got those. And we make them run loose like a snot nose. It's bootleg, ain't nothing fake about it either. So sit back and watch, go grab a slice of pizza. But we prefer the subs, so hit the red button and you'll be notified when we said something. Hit the thumbs up, share it with your folks. Make sure to leave a comment, give your thoughts on our quotes. This ain't for the Ralph Tresvant crowd. You offended, wanna exit? Then you can now. It's Bootleg Cable Podcast. It's Bootleg Cable Podcast. It's Bootleg. All right, y'all. It's Bootleg Cable Podcast. Back for the first motherfucking time. What it is? I'm your boy P Double.
Yeah, it's your boy Killer Cal.
Podcast. It's Bootleg.
What you want from me, man? I don't got no headphones, man. I can't get in the spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? My dog hate my headphones, man. I'm sorry, folks. You know, so I can't get in the vibe. I'm just trying to catch the vibe off.
Well, we're going to get you in the vibe. Don't worry about it.
I appreciate it, man. But you know what I'm saying? I miss y'all. I miss my fans. I miss y'all.
Definitely.
I got fans? I just said miss my fans like I got fans.
Bro.
That's arrogant as fuck.
It is.
Damn. Yeah, I miss my fans, yo.
Nah, you know, we miss our supporters. We miss our supporters, man. A lot of people been hitting us up for you know what I'm saying, the last couple of weeks and yo, what's up with the podcast? Why y'all ain't here? Why y'all ain't there? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of life shit going on and we trying to figure shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I guess let me get a little personal. You know what I'm saying? Just to kind of talk about my life shit. You know what I'm saying? I done talked to you about it already.
Let them know.
I already talked to you about it already. Your boy got murked from the job, right?
My nigga Dub ain't got no goddamn
ain't got no damn job. The good shit though is I ain't get fired on my day off.
Wait. I'd almost rather get fired on my day off.
Yeah?
Because usually the fire come after they make you work your whole damn shift. They make you work your whole shift?
Damn near, but I already knew it was coming. You know what I'm saying?
So how long you knew?
I knew a couple of days in advance that it was coming. So it wasn't. I was just like,
so you just walking by human resources, like can't you trying to give them the stare down? Like,
yeah, like I ain't even do that. I was like, yo, what's up? Yo,
when y'all gonna do this?
When we gonna do this? What's
up?
Yeah.
When we gonna do this?
Like what y'all waiting for? You know what I'm saying? Like yo, this happened such and such day. Like yo, let's get this on and over with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was gonna pull the let me resign before they fire me situation.
Okay. I was gonna ask that. So if you weigh your option, does it work out in those situations?
If you resign
before they fire you, like what does that save your pride, your ego? Like how?
I think that's one thing that it does. It saves your pride and your ego. It's like, man, I ain't get fired. I quit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know you had them people that be, yo, you heard what happened to Dub?
Yeah.
You heard what happened to Dub? It's like, nigga, ain't nothing happened to me, nigga. I quit.
Yeah. Damn, bro. But it's something about being fired, like you, it's like the walk of shame almost in a sense.
But
did you get the walk of shame? Did they walk you out that motherfucker? Or did they just let you walk out?
They let me walk out.
Okay,
they let me walk out because like it wasn't like no craziness. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? It was just like yo.
What you had to take with you?
I did all of that before though. Like I said, it was for me. It was like a preemptive strike. It was just like, all right. It's time. You know what I'm saying? You remember in training day when dude woke up in the morning and shit?
Yeah.
It's time.
It's time.
Like, it was like, Dub, can you come to the office and whatever. And I'm like, all right, cool.
All right. Mm-hmm.
So then, I work in a hospital, so I went upstairs and I changed my clothes. I took my little OR scrubs off, put on my street clothes and everything. Took my sweet little time. So they
just touching shit on the tables and shit. As you walking down the aisle, so turn the light switch off and on.
It's rubbing shit out.
Yeah, man. Hold on, you pass the water fountain, go back and take another sip. Like,
scratch the desk a little.
Scratch the desk. Like I ain't got shit to do, man.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Yeah. So I was just like, let me take my little sweet little time. And,
the only part about that I hate is like I don't mind getting fired. I just don't want a speech. Don't give me no speech, bro.
And that's exactly what they did too.
It's like, man, just skip to the word. You're no longer employed here.
Yeah.
Cool. I don't even have to leave the doorway.
Yeah.
I don't want the fucking speech.
Yo, they hit me with the speech.
Y'all not no psychologist major. I don't need to hear no bullshit from you.
They hit me with the speech.
They gave me the speech.
We know that it could be difficult for people to lose their job and everything, and we just wanted to let you know that the time you've been here, you've been an excellent employee.
Oh, and, really?
And it's not a personal decision. It's
meanwhile, you sitting there with that face.
It's strictly, yeah. I'm just there looking. It's strictly a business decision and blah blah blah. This, that, and the third. And the crazy thing is that this is coming from the HR, right? Mm-hmm. Mind you, I've never met this bitch in my entire life.
Mm-hmm. So how she has all those opinions about?
But why you the one that's
that you got to pull the trigger?
You know what I'm saying? Why you giving all the game?
Oh, because they got. I mean, nowadays it is game, bro. They got to cross their teeth and dot their eyes, man. That's all it is. They're like, we're trying to make sure we're trying to prevent any lawsuits and the way we went about this and da 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 da. That's wild,
so they
man.
hit you with you got the Cobra benefits and you got all the packages and. You get your final check this time, and it's gonna come the same way it's always come.
Okay,
and you get your PTO hours, and you this.
That's the only information I need, though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And it's like, I
appreciate that a little bit of a tidbit.
Do you have any badges or anything like that you need to get rid of? And nigga, your funky ass keys, nigga, fuck you. So it was just like.
Did they reach out? Did they reach out and shake hands?
Yeah, they did.
You shook their hands?
I shook hands.
Yeah, I'll slap that shit.
Like I said, for me, it wasn't. I didn't take it as personal. You know what I'm saying? Like even though the whole reason was some bullshit. Yeah, I didn't really take it as personal. I was just like, yo, man, I gotta be a G. I gotta be a man about my shit. Man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and like people was asking me because before I got fired, they was like, oh, are you gonna go in there and talk to him and try to see if you can keep your job? I was like, hell no.
They made up their mind a long motherfucking time ago.
Yeah, right? I was like, so let's just say I take your approach and I go in here and I start begging. You know what I'm saying? Whatever begging sounds like coming from me, right? Yeah. And at the end of it all, nah. You know what I'm saying? like what if I go in there
me and Brenda,
shed some tears?
I'm fucking throwing something at Brenda.
You know what I'm
Brenda,
saying?
you gonna let me fucking weep and go through all this bullshit, Brenda? Fuck you.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Nah, I feel what you're saying. But damn, bro, so you kind of kept it on the low from me. You know what I mean? You ain't tell me right away and shit. So what the fuck you been doing with your time, man?
To be honest with you,
you've been like free for like 3 weeks now, damn it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So to be honest with you, though, I've been going to the gym every morning, man. I wake up, I take my son to school, I go to the gym, work out for about an hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? I've been going to a lot of interviews. I probably went on like 4 or 5 interviews. I got a couple job offers already. One that I'm in the process of accepting. I just been keeping busy, bro. For the most part, been spending a lot of time with the kids and cleaning up shit at the house, and you know what I'm saying. Just you know what I mean. I just came back from Atlanta. One of the wife homegirls got married and all of that, so we drove up there for a day, basically, more or less, a day or two. Y'all know we down here in Fort Lauderdale, so it ain't that crazy of a drive, but you know,
9-hour drive. That's a decent little trip. You know what I mean? Yeah. Get away.
Yeah, decent little trip. We went up there and had a good time. So, like I said, I just been keeping busy, bro. I just been making sure that I maintain a positive mindset.
Oh, of course, man.
You know, not dwelling on it though, because shit like this, it could really get you down. Yeah. And
that's the fucked up part, man. Because it's like, man, like. Sometimes I pray for fucking give me 3 weeks to not do shit. Yeah, you know what I mean. But at the same time, it's like I don't know. You know what I mean? Like these bills ain't gonna stop. Like how long? You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes I'll be like, how these niggas be doing it? Like niggas. Yeah. How they do it, dog?
just not be working.
Not be working.
I don't know,
like how do they do it, bro?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, but they do it. They're alive.
Yeah.
So should I have that mentality? Like, at least I'm alive. Like,
I guess.
Hell, mama paying these bills. I don't know, how do these niggas do it?
I mean, they do probably sell dope, nigga.
I guess.
Niggas be getting unemployment.
Yeah, knocking up every chick in the hood. Like,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, you got a lot of time on your hands, man.
Yeah,
I guess so. I don't know, bro.
Shit, man.
I mean, like I said,
just,
I've been busy trying to find something else, and trying to make plans for shit going forward, so that I can put myself in a position to not ever be fired again.
Shit, man.
You know
That's a fantasy of mine, having time on my hands, man.
It is.
That's
a
fantasy, bro.
And like I said, I'm enjoying it, bro. I'm definitely enjoying it.
Yeah.
I do a little Lyft driving on the side.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Met some characters doing that, bro.
Okay, legally, you don't know no fucking legal Lyft driving. Who fucking Lyft badge on? Debo, nigga.
No, I'm official, man.
You official Lyft driver?
I'm official Lyft driver, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. So
all right, you see me in there with a taxi cab confession in that motherfucker?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me one.
Oh man, I guess the one that's the most hilarious, bro, gotta be picked up one of the Alphabet Boys.
Oh, okay.
So I knew the neighborhood, but by the time I got there, I was just like, shit.
Oh, okay.
I know what time it is, right?
Okay.
So
he came out with switching.
So you get the notification to say, this lift is for my friend. My friend has luggage, blah, blah, blah. So it's a Spanish dude. I'm like, all right, cool. So I go there. Spanish dude is there. It's another dude there. Tall dude.
Oh, okay.
Black dude. Dude got on a blouse.
Oh, okay.
Skin tight jeans. Heels. Fade. High top.
He like
2 braids down to the back of his ankles, bro.
Okay. Okay.
I was just like, yo, what kind of situation is this?
Yeah. How did I get here?
Nigga had I swear he had about 12 bags with him. I drive the truck, so you know what I mean, I could fit the bags in there, but dude had about 12 bags with him. And
can you hit the reverse like no conversation button in that situation?
Oh, of course.
Like as a Lyft driver, like say that now they have the option where the passenger can say, "I don't want no conversation from my driver." Can you, as a driver, say, "I don't want no conversation from my passenger"?
I don't know. I don't know. I
want to hear none of your stories, bro.
I'm new to this.
Sit in this fucking car.
I'm new to this, so I gauge everything off of pretty much 2 questions. Like, hey, Bobby. Yeah, you Bobby? Okay, cool. Everything all right? How you doing today? I'm good. All right. Where we headed? Pompano? All right, cool. After I ask that, if you don't say anything else after that, bro, I ain't get no more conversation from you. You got some kind of music you want to listen to? No, I'm good. All right, bomb. Quiet. Nigga, I'm driving. All right, bro, have a good day.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Like I'm not trying to make no extra conversation that don't need to be made. You know what I'm saying? Because but people coming from, so I done picked up people coming from school and all kinds of shit. Yeah, man, I ain't trying to be sitting here talking it up, yakking it up with you, and you know what I'm saying? You're like, damn, man, pussy ass little driver.
Yeah.
Asking me all these questions. Like on the app, they tell you like, before you take your first ride, certain passengers you got to kind of gauge the situation and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
So I just gauge the situation, dude. I'm good at that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think I got a good moral compass or a good situational compass to see what the time is, and it's been some interesting characters though. Nothing crazy though, because I ain't do no late night driving yet.
Okay. Oh, you haven't. Oh, you ain't get up. ain't get no drunk passengers.
Nah, not yet.
All right.
I had one chick that was I took her from a hotel. And she basically went to the hotel to sober up, and she came back. She was real chatty, and some of them passengers, they be real cool too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the chatty ones, they be real cool, man. So,
yeah, man. All right, well, cool, man. That's dope, man. You definitely one of the memorable Lyft drivers. You gonna forget to do with a deep voice. Hey, how you doing? Where can I take you? Yeah, man.
I don't know. People say that though. I guess because it's my voice, I don't think my shit is that deep though. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if I quantify as a deep. I don't even know. I don't know.
I wouldn't say deep.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like bass pop.
But the thing, my kids always make fun of me about the shit though.
It's definitely unique. It's definitely unique,
okay,
yeah,
cool.
Definitely.
That's what's up. So yeah, man. So nigga been doing a little Lyft driving and all of that, man, and just waiting for a couple of these offers to come through and everything. Dude, like I said, I'm remaining positive in the whole situation, man.
Okay, man. That's what's up, man.
Everything is looking up, so I'm not sweating the whole situation.
Yeah, nah, don't do that, man. Stress is a useless emotion, man.
Yeah. So like I said, we drove to and from ATL.
Okay.
What's the longest drive you ever took?
24 hours to New York from Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously you did that as an adult. So about how long ago was that?
Oh, that was probably like 2010.
Okay, kids and everything was there?
Nah.
Or nah, kids was.
Yeah.
So when you taking that kind of drive,
Yeah.
what is the vibe like in the car? Like, you know what I'm saying? Do you get tired of listening to certain shit after a while? Like what's your process when you taking that drive?
Oh, process? Yeah, music wise, yeah, I'm gonna go through the whole catalog. That's back before podcasts and all that.
So you probably had CDs and all kind of shit at that time.
I'm just going through it.
Okay,
but at that point, I'm not skipping nothing. There ain't no skipping tracks in this scenario. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting everything play. Okay, for sure. If I'm going on a long drive with a passenger, man, like I said, man, I don't want you to talk to me either. You know what I'm saying? Long drives it's just quiet, man. This is quiet time. You know what I'm saying? Those are the times I like to hear my thoughts.
I feel you.
You know I feel you. Because that takes you off. You ever drive somewhere you got there, you're like, how the fuck did I get here?
Yeah.
I don't even remember how. I don't remember nothing.
Yeah.
You was just like, you on autopilot the whole way, and that's what I like to be on,
Yeah, when I was driving up, my playlist, I started off with some, because me and the wife drove up, so I started off.
And also before you get there, like if the GPS or the map says it takes 2 hours, I'm trying to make it in an hour and 25 minutes.
Oh, of course.
So I'm beating all the times.
Definitely.
That's the process. Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. And you know what? Initially, I did that. I did the same thing. It said the drive was supposed to take like 9 hours and some change, a little bit over 9 hours. And I could have beat that, but, you stop for a little bit and, this, that, and the third. So it was like right exactly to what the GPS said it was going to be.
Okay.
But I was driving definitely faster than the speed limit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I don't want no ticket, so let me just hit a cool 10 miles over. No cruise control type situation. I kind of wanted to push my gas to the limit. So, like I said, I drive the truck, so it's like it's not that great on gas in the city.
Oh, okay.
But
on the highway,
I was like, on the highway, let me see what it could do. So it did what it did on the highway, and everything was cool. And man, playlists. At first, I was like on some, let me play some shit that the wife liked to listen to. You know what I mean, a little slower music, blah 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 blah. But like with that dude, it's like, we driving, and it's a long drive. I need something upbeat. So you know what I mean. That switched to some hip hop, some reggae, and shit like that. And everything was cool on the way going up, and then coming down, I was listening to some more music, and I was just like, man, I'm tired of listening to music. Let me listen to some comedy.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You got to go on Pandora. And
Yeah. Well, actually, I didn't realize that they had comedy on Google Play, because I got Google Play. Shout out to Google Play. Check the podcast out on there, too.
Yeah.
So I was listening to some Patrice O'Neal coming down.
Oh, man.
Nigga.
Got to. Road trip Patrice O'Neal, got to.
Nigga. Like, I feel like I damn near swerved off the road laughing so hard when I was coming back. Because, like, I never, like, pretty much, I've seen a couple of different stand-ups, a little shit on Comedy Central here and there, and I saw Elephant in the Room.
Yeah.
But I never really
knew
seen
all his other. Okay. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, man.
So I listened to two specials, and he had one that was called Unreleased. I don't know if it was really unreleased or that's the name of it or whatever the case is, but he was, the special, I noticed the same thing with Elephant in the Room is that he kind of really, really interacts with the audience a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So his whole stand-up is based off audience interaction and, you know what I mean, going back and forth with people in the audience and whatever. And he had this, I guess it was a young lady in the audience, 30-something-year-old lady. He was talking to her, oh, you look beautiful, stand up, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. And he started coming up with a rating system. And he was just like, yo, usually, I don't know if you heard this one. He was like, yo, usually guys, we rate from 1 to 10. Yeah. And he was just like, yo, like, he was like, me and my friends, we was talking about it. And we were just like, yo, nah, we're going to do 1 to 30. So he was like, so to give you an idea, he was like,
if you had to get into the club. It was called Club, what was the club name again?
Called Fine Ass Fine Bitch.
Yeah, Club Fine Ass Fine Bitch. Yeah.
So he
thought you gonna get it, I get to hit you over the head. With his mallet. Yeah. You getting it, Fine Ass Fine Bitch.
Yeah, so he asked the girl to rate herself, and she was just kind of like, you know, she wanted to be humble and da. And she was just like, she didn't really rate herself. But he was like, yo, I like the way that he like, gets people to answer certain questions.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, let's check the scenario. So, you know, you gotta be on your shit. You a good looking woman. You gotta have confidence. So, are you super duper confident? He's like, let's just say we're gonna go to Club Fine Ass Fine Bitch. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? This is like 30. 30 is like Fine Ass Fine Bitch. Yeah. Are you confident that you're gonna get in the Club Fine Ass Fine Bitch? And let's say if you don't, the doorman judges you at the door to say, yo, if you not a fine ass fine bitch, I get to hit you over the head. Yeah. Are you getting a Club Fine Ass Fine Bitch, or are you getting a Club okay, all right, bitch? Club.
Yeah. Club okay, all right, bitch. Yeah.
So it was like, dude, I was
or you know what I'm saying, women always look for men to create them. Like, you want me to create you, like and it's like, oh man, like, dude, his material is just so fucking man thought. It's like, yo, that's how I think to a T. You know what I'm saying? Like, R.I.P. man. I miss that dude as a comedian. I miss him, man. The world misses that energy, man.
Yeah, man.
For sure, man. I think he would have a blast in this time, man. I think if Patrice O'Neal, he'd be a rival for Dave Chappelle, I feel.
Oh, definitely, man. R.I.P. Patrice O'Neal, man. Yeah. If somebody is sneezing, bro. If somebody sneezes, like I'm next to you right now and I sneeze and you hit me with the bless you, right?
Yeah.
But I continue sneezing.
Do you give a bless you after every?
Do you give a bless you after every sneeze? Or?
Nah. Nah.
So is there a point after the sneeze fest that you would give another bless you? Like how does that work?
See, you know what bless you is? Is me saying I got manners.
Yeah.
So by me saying I got manners, saying God bless you.
Yeah.
Is me showing you I got manners.
Yeah.
After that, you keep on saying what the fuck you doing. I already showed you I got manners.
So what about it's kind of like, if you think about it, it's kind of like sneezing. It's like commentating. Like you're the commentator on my sneezing and shit, right? So if I sneeze,
and I got that rare habit, like I could sneeze like 4 or 5 times in a row.
Me too.
Yeah.
So if I sneeze and you hit me with the bless you that one time, right? What happens if there's like a pause in the action?
Oh, yeah.
Ain't no more commentary, or it's just like, yo.
But even as the sneezer, you feel a way. Like if they hit you with the 2 bless yous, you're like, fuck, I got another one in here.
Yeah.
You're like, come on, this nigga feel like weird. Like he hit me with all the bless yous, now I gotta kind of try to hold one back. You know what I'm saying?
Eyes be running and shit.
Yeah. Just walk around the corner trying to let a fucking phantom one off. You know what I'm saying? While I put one with the silencer, hit the silencer.
Man. So I was talking to somebody like that, and they was like, "Yo, if it's a 15-second pause in the action, then you gonna get another bless you out of me. But I'm not gonna say bless you to every scene.
Nah, you gonna get the initial bless you. If we're in the same room, you continue sneezing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like I might show you where the tissues are at.
Yeah,
that's it. That's my,
like, yo, you good? You good, fam?
Yeah, that's extending my gesture after that. Man. You know what I'm saying? But yo. Since we talking about like courtesies and shit like that, like who do you hold the door for?
Everybody.
You hold the door for everybody?
Everybody.
You know, and who do you expect to thank you from?
Nobody.
Man, I seen this dude the other day cuss this chick out at the gas station because he didn't say thank you.
Really?
Yeah. Cussed her ass out. It's like, you're welcome. She was like, you open the door for yourself. He was like, no, you saw me standing here for at least 2 seconds holding that door for you, and got into it. She let the door go. She standing in line behind me. I'm like, what's wrong with him? This nigga like, what, you still here talking shit? I'm like, God damn, like what the fuck?
It was a bruh.
It was a bruh. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, damn, bro. And I, you know what I'm saying? After he finally walked away, I was like, you know what? I looked at her, I was like, it's only because you're attractive. She's like, what? I was like, yeah, it's only because you're attractive. Like, he probably would hold that door for anybody, but the only person that he expects a thank you from is from an attractive female, because he feels like, okay, that he probably don't got no game. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my game. Oh, I done did something for, I got a fucking thank you or a comp, you know what I'm saying? Something from a fine chick. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that got me to thinking, it's like, damn, there's a lot of bad bitches in the world that we don't ever get to interact with. Is it a desperation just to get something out of a bad chick? Is it, you know what I mean?
I think for maybe for that dude, or for some people it is. Yeah. For some people it is. It's like some kind of validation. Like, yo, an attractive woman actually spoke to me. Yeah. And you know what I mean? I held the door for her. And
I held the door for an attractive lady today.
Yeah. This was her chance to say thank you or whatever. And she ain't do it. So I'm pissed off about it now. But yeah, man, I guess that's the thing. I'm not sure, bro.
Yeah, man. Shit, man. Sometimes I hold the door and sometimes I don't.
Yeah. I mean, I try to.
How many steps away did they gotta be for the door hold?
At least like within like 6.
6 steps.
5 or 6,
man.
At least within like 5 or 6. You know what I'm saying? Or it depends on how I'm feeling that day. If it, like, it's a gauge, bro. It's just like, yo, you kind of look back. Oh, they too close. Yeah. Just gonna go ahead and head in. If they're close enough,
or I might give you the heavy swing, like
that too.
You got to catch this bitch.
Swing that shit hard as fuck.
Yeah. Catch that shit on you. You ever see people trying to catch it elastic?
What if they miss that shit?
Yeah.
Oh. And then fall forward trying to catch the door, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, I don't really expect. I'm not one of those where it's like, oh, thank you, or like, yo, man, I did it because I wanted to do it. I ain't do it because you needed me to hold the door for you, or you know what I'm saying. So yeah,
man. So yo, man, speaking of music and shit you was listening to on your way up on your trip, man, that Lil Kim album dropped.
It did.
Now I'm gonna tell you the truth. I haven't heard a lick of it. Yeah, I intend to though. I will. I definitely will. I mean, I've always wondered what would Lil Kim sound like in today's era.
I didn't realize that Lil Kim hasn't dropped the album in 14 years because I feel like I guess when we talk about like mixtapes and stuff like that, I felt like she's put out projects or she's been on projects or whatever, but I didn't realize that she hasn't dropped a solo album since The Naked Truth. And y'all remember that Light is Up, when that whole album she thought she was Jamaican.
Yeah.
So,
Best New York.
Yeah. And you know what? Let me not clown on it. I actually liked that album. I thought it was real dope.
Did it have Magic Stick on there?
Magic Stick?
I think they shared that out. They shared that song.
I think Magic Stick either might have been on there or possibly La Bella Mafia. Oh, okay. I'm not sure. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I know we got some hip hop fans out there. So, but yeah. So The Naked Truth was her last album, and she dropped this one called 9. I was wondering. I didn't watch any interviews or anything. I don't know why she called the album 9 because she doesn't have 9 albums, does she? I don't think so. Well, definitely don't have 9 albums.
Yeah, I ain't never.
Yeah. So I put it. I put it in the deck. I hit it up on Google Play and I was like, yo, let me bop to this shit because I saw like her on an interview or something like that. And I was like, oh, she got an album. Let me check it out. Basically, bro, it is 2019 trap music.
I hate that. I hate when they do that. Why?
Like the whole time I was listening to this project, I was like, whoever wrote this is dope. Yeah, I give props to whoever wrote the music. Like, but if it's her, and I'm not giving her credit, my fault. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm not sure if she writes her music or somebody else, or she got a team or whatever the case is. But whoever wrote the music is dope. but it's not Lil Kim. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So
it's
all right,
not.
all right. Let me ask you this:
It's not like
when you say it's not Lil Kim, like, do you feel like you're maybe objective towards the music because your familiarity with Lil Kim and hearing her flows and tones on a trap beat, it just sound off to you, off-putting? Or if you feel like if you remove what you know about her from the situation, would you actually enjoy the songs, the content?
I think it's a little bit of both. Mm-hmm. I think that it just sounds too modern, right? And I guess the thing is about it sounding modern.
Yeah.
A lot of the lyrics on the album refer to her being a trendsetter.
Yeah.
It referred to her being the queen. Yeah. And others following her lead and this, that, and the third. So it's only 9 songs. It's a short album. And if the lyrics are talking about you being a trendsetter and others following your lead and you being the queen and people biting off you and da 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 da, then set the trend. Set the trend from here.
Continue being there.
And make it so that this sounds different from what's going on right now. I'm not saying that you wouldn't incorporate a couple of Southern elements in your songs or whatever.
Yeah, because it's the sound of now.
Yeah, that's the sound of now. But like, it's 9 songs on there, and I think 7 of them it sound like trap music, bro. It sound like something that you would hear out of Atlanta, and it's just like, nah, this is not what I'm looking for from you. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then your age on top of that.
Right. So that's actually where I'm at these days with hip hop, man. And I'm constantly asking myself, like, what is it that I'm looking for, and is there anybody out there that could give it to me? You know what I'm saying, as a consumer. And I'm finding that answer to be no. The further I go along,
and I'm finding the same. I'm with you right there.
Yeah, and so I'm having a real actual frustration with hip hop right now, where it's like I don't know who to trust musically because there's so much, like, the fakeness is being put on blast now. You know, you have a song, artist like Lil Tecca that probably make a song, talking about how he's shooting niggas and da 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 da. Yeah. But on an interview, he's telling you, like, I've never done any of those things. I never even saw a gun in my life. You know what I mean?
Is this a real person?
Yeah, it's a real
Lil Tecca.
Yeah, Lil Tecca.
Okay.
So I'm like, God, yeah. So I'm like, damn, bro. It's like, y'all dudes is really just straight fake out here. You know what I'm saying? Just like
strictly entertainment.
It's just strictly entertainment. And then for somebody like Lil Kim, like, to do what you described, my initial reaction was like, I hate that, because it's like, I hate when somebody's just chasing the bag, chasing the sound. Like, okay, this is what's selling records.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, I want your artistic creation or creativity to fucking inspire me. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Your originality. You see what I'm saying? So when you're just chasing the sound, it just sounds like you're chasing the bag. And to me, like, I'm a step back, because that's not music for me.
Exactly.
And I don't know, like, and I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm proud of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was talking about watching the Dion Cole yeah, I was talking about watching. Sorry, you could delete that. I was talking about watching the Dion Cole special on Netflix, and it's something he spoke about, like, embrace your age, man. Be confident about your age. You know what I'm saying? Love your age, and I do, man. I embrace my age and everything like that. But at the same time, I still want content for me, like, you know what I'm saying, and, like, you know what I mean. I'm not the type of person that'll throw away my older rappers or anything like that, but I want them to evolve with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, speak about the struggles, or, you know what I'm saying, some of the things that's happening in the climate now that, you know what I mean, is relevant to me. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, all this young shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean, how these dudes talk to females now, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, we can't do that. That's not our bag anymore.
Of course not.
So it's like, what is...
Yeah, and that's the thing.
And the integrity is out of hip hop, I feel.
Oh, definitely.
So hip hop is So hip hop essentially is kind of dead to me.
Damn, you used that word.
Yeah, man. No, because the integrity is gone.
It's evolved, bro. It's
evolved. It's not an evolution. It's you're watching the ending credits of a movie, man.
It's evolved into something that is unrecognizable to what it originally was. That's what it is. Whether you accept some of the evolution. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I accept some of the evolution too.
Yeah.
But it's like, where's the actual content? Where's
Yeah.
the actual, this is real life experiences that I'm talking here? Because at the end of the day, it's all poetry, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And that's what it was supposed to be about.
Yeah. So now it's like it's. I guess I can't find the words to relate to anything. It's they're not making the poetry real anymore. It's all fabricated poetry. It's all storytelling.
Yeah.
It's all this is what's gonna be cool. Like Lil Nas X for example.
Yeah.
Supposedly the dude is gay, but he making songs about women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you really wanted to hold your truth, if it was that important to you to hold your truth, hold your truth, bro.
Hold your truth, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
In everything that you do, yeah, exactly.
Especially now in these times, dude, hold your truth.
Yeah.
But it's all a facade. It's all we do. I'm just making a song, a feel good song because I think that this song make you feel good.
Yeah, with a generic formula.
Yeah,
like, it's not. You're not pushing any boundaries. You're not taking any chances. You're not making an attempt to be unique. And you know what I'm saying? But you want us to. What you're asking us. You're giving us generic music, but you're asking us to accept you as a unique individual.
Exactly. So the Lil Kim album, dude, it's not for me. It wasn't the little. I don't want to say that it wasn't the Lil Kim sound that I was expecting. I was expecting a little bit more rapping, like she's singing a lot on there, and it's a lot of auto-tune situations going on, and it's like the same old regurgitated bullshit.
Yeah, man.
It ain't nothing different. Like, not to be funny or nothing, but talk about your plastic surgeries.
Yeah.
Like
talk about how fucked up it is.
Yeah, from what I'm hearing, people say that, and I don't know if they got this off of an interview or not, but supposedly she had gotten a nose job because she was in an abusive relationship, and the dude broke her nose like two times or something like that. So that was initially what started getting her to do the nose jobs. Talk about that.
Yeah.
Make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Talk about a story that's unique to you, man.
Yeah. I guess in the beginning, we all wanted hip hop to be authentic, and it just seems inauthentic now. It just seems like everybody it's formula based and whatever. So,
yeah, but I mean, let's talk about somebody that's keeping it a buck though. Like fucking Snoop Dogg at the University of Kansas. You know what I'm saying? Bringing out strippers.
I heard about that, but I didn't see.
Yeah, man. So I guess he was invited to perform at I don't know if it was a prep rally or a halftime show at the University of Kansas, and but it looked like a audience full of wholesome people.
Oh shit!
You know what I mean? And Snoop Dogg had stripper poles out there, some ugly ass strippers dancing around, prancing around while he's shooting off the money gun.
Really?
Yeah. So the university had to issue an apology, after the event. But I'm like, damn, like who gave the green light to that shit, prior, and you know what I'm saying? So now you have to apologize. And where are we as a society? Like, are things like that still taboo in certain areas?
They shouldn't be. But at the same time, you got to recognize who you booking, right? And also. Not to get off of that topic, but I think what you brought up is an excellent point that I was thinking about. Yeah, Snoop Dogg, right? We all know Snoop Dogg lyrics from back in the days until now, from Snoop Dogg to Snoop Lion and this, that, and the third, and nigga dropped the gospel album and all kind of shit. At what point do you say to yourself, like, I'm kind of embarrassed of the shit that I used to say? Because, like, again, as I'm driving in the car coming home, you know what I mean? I got the Google Play subscription and all of that. I found myself skipping through a lot of fucking songs. A lot of songs.
Because of the content?
Because of the content. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sitting here thinking, like, I'm listening to Dr. Dre. I'm listening to the song Explosive. Corrupt on the song. I ain't into hitting pussy and hitting a bitch. You punk bit. Like,
yeah,
dude.
But do you feel like you felt that way because your wife was in the car?
Yes, and no. Like, sometimes me driving in the car by myself, I'm like,
nah, this
is this it right here? Like, I'm 36 years old, right? And like, should I still be talking like this? Because when you're young, you don't give a damn. You invincible, blah blah blah. That's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somebody got to convince you otherwise.
Yeah.
Or somebody got to humble you for you to see otherwise.
Right. True.
But like I'm listening to it and I'm just like, yo, this ain't where it's at, bro. Like I can't.
I think you just said a key word, right? So somebody has to humble you for you to realize, right? And, that could be pushed into a different narrative that, you know what I'm saying, how I feel about society and the younger generation today. Yeah. And how actually we are to be blamed for a lot of the shit that they do. But, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's okay that we said a lot of things, because I'm pretty sure if when I even play back some of our old podcasts, I'm like, I cringe. I'm like, oh, I said that. Like, oh damn, I had that opinion. Like, oh word, you know. And it's okay, bro. It's like as you grow, you're allowed to change. Now, you know what I'm saying? Do the artist got to feel a way about it or whatever? Nah, you can forgive yourself. I forgive myself for the shit I've said. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Negative or wrong or whatever. I forgive myself. It's like, yo, okay, I was ignorant then, but I'm not now. Yeah. And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I just hope it ain't used against me in those shape, form, and fashion going forward. Yeah. I got you. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I've forgiven myself. You know what I mean? So I don't think there's nothing wrong with that, man.
Like I said, some of the music, I'm like, yo, like, damn, nigga, I used to listen to this song every day. Yeah, man. Nah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Yeah. Slicked on these nuts and sucked the dick. It's like, what? Hey. Like, yo, you were like, oh, man, this is horrible. Like, yo, I used to listen to this. This is horrible until you get a time alone and you're fucking watching Pornhub. Like, suck that dick, bitch. Oh, shit. You beat her on the forehead with that shit. Oh, wow. My little homie half dead put his dick on her head. Like, really? It's like, yo, when are we? That's the real question. It's like, when are we gonna start feeling bad for these hoes on these porns? Oh no, they getting paid. We ain't never gonna feel bad for these. We never gonna feel bad for them. They getting paid, bro. I'm like, oh shit, that's somebody's daughter. God damn it, I'm nasty. Man, they getting paid, man. She's showing her whole face. Right, she's showing her tattoos. Oh, yeah. She's smiling. Yeah. She enjoying this. Whether she high or drunk, I don't know. It is. Yeah. Whatever it is, she getting a check, and I'm not getting a check. I'm just looking at it for my own disgusting, my disgusting purposes. Yeah, for real. Yeah, man. Nah, man. Yeah, back to the humbling moments, man. I feel like, I mean, like, our generation did probably do a terrible job of fucking holding this generation below us accountable for some of the bullshit they do. But you know what? I don't trying to humble them, because you know what it is, man. A lot of the things they do, we kind of did it ourselves. Exactly. And that's where I find myself the conflict in myself, like, ugh. And I don't accept that, bro. Mm-hmm. I don't accept that. I think that as we go along on the timeline, things change, bro. And the same, like people say, oh, you know, back in my day, like even watching Friday. Mm-hmm. That movie came out in 95. Pop's on there. Back in my days, we used to settle our differences with. No, you didn't, bitch. Yeah, no, you didn't. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was getting shot and killed and do the same shit. Same we talk about Watts riots and this, that. We talking about California in the movie or whatever, just to keep it content. The Watts riots and this, that, and the third, and da. Like, yo, shit was going on. Shit was going down back then. Drug deals going wrong, people killing, murking each other. Like, yo, it's the same shit, but you getting older now. And the same thing with me and you. Kind of fast forward to what we talking about now. Yeah. We getting older and we realizing, like, yo, shit don't need to be like this, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be killing somebody over an argument. Yeah, and at the same time, you worry about the shape of the world that you're leaving for your kids. Exactly. So you're like, damn, I guess I got to make a difference now. Yeah. After it's too late. Yeah. Let me see some of this shit. After you did all your debauchery. Yeah. I can't let this little nigga loose on the world. Right. The fuck. But at the same time, yeah, man, sometimes we can't be afraid to also, you know what I mean, humble or you know, the younger generation sometimes, man. Yeah. Sometimes we got to be brave enough, man. You know what I'm saying? Even if we're going against what we've done and everything like that, man. Sometimes we got to, man, because like the way some of these cats is acting nowadays, man, I'm not in approval of at all, man. Speaking of how cats is acting, man, the boy Snitch 9, man. Right. Yeah. Snitch 9 out here. Yeah. Nigga pointed a finger at everybody.
Yeah, man. So everybody's saying like this is it's like one of the most high profile scenarios in this fashion.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, in hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, like some of the people that has been accused of snitching, like I think 50 Cent was accused of snitching. You know, T.I. was accused of snitching. Who else? I think there's like a couple other people that's been accused of snitching, but this is actually the textbook example of what we've always what hip hop is rapped against. Yeah. And what the definition in the hood, the Urban Dictionary describe as snitching. Yeah. It was done here. Yeah. So where do we go from here?
I think that, to be honest with you, I think that this could possibly change the narrative on snitching.
Should it?
I don't live the street life, so I can't answer that question. I can't, and I'm not faking and acting like I did or I do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think I'm the right person to answer that question on should it change the narrative. I think that kind of like going along with my son, what he said, and he kind of spoke on the whole Troy Ave situation. For those that don't know, y'all look up Troy Ave and what he going through. Yeah. But he always spoke to integrity as a man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even want to say as a man, as a human being. You know what I mean? Yeah, integrity. Yeah. And I think that this guy 6ix9ine has no integrity. Okay. And it's just like, I'm gonna go on the songs and I'm gonna rap about all of this stuff, all this gangster shit, and I don't listen to his music. Yeah. I can only go by the popular songs that I've heard. Yeah. And he's all about the violence, and he all about the this, that, and the third. And for him to act like in interviews the way he acted, you know, let my nuts hang, and you know what I mean, this, that, and all of that. For him to get on the stand now and
he did it. It was him
pointing the finger, bro. Yeah, that's wild to me. Again, I don't live by street codes.
Yeah, but there goes at the time like where we're at. It's like we're at that crossroad where it's like, okay, do we humble ourselves or do we humble the next generation and say, hey, listen, man, this is not acceptable. You guys respect this? Yeah. But at the same time, this young man has a $10 million record deal coming up. Yeah. Well, he did. He signed a $10 million record deal where as soon as he gets out, he's gonna get paid $10 million to do 2 albums. Yeah. So
one English, one Spanish.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, who are the consumers of this shit? And I mean, should we run down a little fucking bitch ass nigga that says listen to this shit like they just said nigga? You know what I mean? Like, yo, like for real. Like, how do we allow this to happen?
I think that those that are involved with Tekashi and street culture need to humble him.
No, you're not gonna humble Tekashi. You're not gonna humble nobody from not taking the bag. He's gonna take that bag.
Listen.
I'm
being nice about what I'm saying.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I caught you.
I feel like if he claims that he was in the street life and he was about that and whatever, whoever was involved with him in the street life, they need to humble him.
Ain't nobody they can't humble him. They're in jail. He told on them.
Well, they got affiliates and associates and all kind of shit. All of them ain't locked up. Okay. So my thing is, if the streets
needs to be some repercussions.
Of course. If you live in a street life and that's what you're doing, that's you know what I mean? It need to be repercussions to your actions. Yeah. And if he don't face no repercussions to the actions, like Jay-Z said, streets is dead for real.
Yeah. Nah, for real. And it probably is, man. And that's a sad part.
Like if that's the case, if this dude gets out of prison and collects that $10 million check and produces those albums and nothing don't happen to him, nobody don't check him on this situation, streets is dead 1,000%. Yeah. Don't be rapping about street shit no
that should have been I can't, if that shit plays on Hot 90s, Hot 97, 99 Jams down here, or you know what I'm saying, 103.5, nigga, I'm not listening to them stations ever fucking again, bro. This content cannot be allowed to fucking circulate, man.
Yeah, it's clown shit, bro.
It's clown shit. We ain't, this is worse than Milli Vanilli and all that shit. This is fucking clown shit to the maximum.
Yeah, I agree.
And we live in a society where I'm scared if we're going to accept this, man. We can't.
Yeah,
we cannot, man. We cannot,
and like I said,
man.
again, I'm not.
If a jit is listening to a fucking 6ix9ine song around me, bro, I'm taking action. Unless it's a big ass jit, then I'm probably or just more than one of them.
And again, like when I was listening to music on my little trip, a couple of 6ix9ine songs came on, and I had to switch them, bro.
Yeah.
I just had to. I was
man,
like,
he's in the R. Kelly boat for me right now.
Yeah, I was like, yo, I can't do it. I can't listen to this shit, bro. It's straight bullshit.
You're really playing yourself if you fucking listen to 6ix9ine, man.
Yeah,
that really is. And I'm not saying. I'm just saying. Okay. I'm not fronting like you said. I'm not a street dude myself.
Yeah. So
do I really care about the snitch thing like all that way? Nah, not so much.
Mm-hmm.
It's more so the fact that you said you were this.
Yeah.
But you're not that.
At all.
At all.
Yeah.
In the least bit. So you're a liar.
Of course.
I do not intend on listening to liars.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I can't fuck with it. Now, if this was a, you know what I mean, an R&B singer and this nigga fucking got caught up in some shit like that and they snitch, I'll probably forgive him. Like, damn, they fucking your baby mother? Niggas kidnapped you? Fuck. Shit. All right. You know
sing these love songs, though.
Yeah, sing your love song when you get out, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what I mean? Sing about your pain, bro. I get it.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? Like, not for somebody that claimed that they were part of this world and, you know, they rap like they were part of this world and said all the shit. And we knew the car crash was coming, man, but, you know.
And we definitely spoke about this.
Yeah,
shit
we
before.
spoke about that. Yeah, we knew it was coming.
But even then, like, are we giving too much credibility to these rappers?
Yeah, that's the problem. I felt like we've always did, and I feel ignorant for ever doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like we've always did it in a lot of capacity in our lives.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm ashamed to say, like, hip hop kind of raised me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of my views and my perspective and, you know what I'm saying, my chain of thought comes from hip hop because nobody was talking to me like that. You know, nobody sat me down and told me this is what it is or this is what it is or, you know what I mean, blah blah blah. I had to learn about the streets, and what I know about the streets and know about a lot of things is is through the views of hip hop.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm the same way.
So, you know, I had to take the good with the bad at that point. You know what I'm saying? So what was lies and what was fucking you know what I mean, degrading things, degrading women, and, you know, fucking just certain, you know, aspects, you know what I'm saying, especially me working a 9 to 5 now, and you know what I'm saying, being in the corporate world, and I'm like, hold on, this street shit don't apply to this
exactly at all. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, and then I'm also fucking the leader of people that's still listening to hip hop and maybe getting the wrong advice from hip hop, and I'm looking
probably
at them
still
like,
a part of that street life too.
You know what I'm saying? You're part of that street life that is you know what I'm saying? Like, hate to quote Troy Ave, but the streets is a myth.
Yeah.
I'm quoting Troy Ave, but the streets is a myth, and his example is a really good example of that. And and not that I fuck with Troy Ave, but in his scenario, the way his argument, I fuck with. I ain't gonna lie. The streets is a myth, you know what I'm saying? Like, they saying don't snitch, they saying don't do that, but how do you not snitch on somebody that's already snitched on you? You know what I'm saying? How do you not snitch when, if you don't say something, you're gonna go down for something you didn't do at all?
Well, I guess I haven't heard. I know he spoke about it.
Yeah,
in the interviews.
He did it on. He had a new interview with Drink Champs. Yeah,
I meant to check it out, but I listened to the My Son reaction to that Drink Champs interview, and My Son was saying that Tax Stone did not snitch on Troy Ave. Tax Stone's lawyer basically presented evidence that's already out in public knowledge. He didn't. Troy Ave didn't take the stand and say, sorry, Taxstone didn't take the stand and say Troy Ave did this or Troy Ave did that or mention Troy Ave's name or whatever. But his lawyer basically put out evidence that would say, all right, this dude was caught with a gun. This dude is on camera doing this. This dude's fingerprint is on this. Da 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 da. That's what the state has against their client or whatever. He don't have to say anything else at this point. He don't got to point the finger. Yeah. He hasn't pointed the finger so far. So technically, he didn't get snitched on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So again, I didn't hear. I need to listen to the Drink Champs interview with Troy Ave.
Yeah, Troy Ave. Your argument was just like, okay, listen, if if you get caught up and they say, hey man, is that your gun? Yeah. And you're gonna be like, nah, that ain't my gun. Well, you know what I'm saying? You gonna say it's not my gun, it's his gun. You see the video of him shooting the gun, da 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 da. You got the fingerprints. And it's his gun. But if they check the clip and your fingerprints is all over the clip, then how could it be Av's gun? You see what I'm saying? So he's like, damn, man, like essentially you just dry snitched on me by saying, oh, it's not mine, it's his. You know what I'm saying? That's snitching. When the whole time it is yours. You know what I mean? And I, you know what? At the same time, who gives a shit? Like, you try to shoot the nigga. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What do I do? Do I go to jail and we both do jail time because you try to kill me? What's street code? Where does it work? Where's the line drawn? Where's the line drawn? Again, you know what I mean? Like,
I ain't never lived a street life. How does it
go, bro? Like,
I never lived a street life. I never claimed to be a street nigga. Yeah. So,
but who wrote these rules? Like, what the fuck are we doing?
A lot of this shit is over my head, bro.
Yeah, it's out of my jurisdiction.
It's above me now.
Yeah, it's above me. All right. I hear you.
So I don't know, dude. I don't know how. Yeah. You know, dude's supposed to act in this situation if I'm trying to kill you and you trying to kill me, but I get caught for trying to kill you. Yeah. What happens then? You know what I'm saying? Am I supposed to say, yo, you try to kill me first? Yeah. Like, I don't know, bro. Yeah. I don't know. Again, I don't live that life. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, the life should be just like you said, stated a while back, and you know it applies to all those situations. It's about my survival. Period.
And you know what?
And if we're both in compromising situations, I'm trying to survive out here. Yeah. Sorry, nigga, I'm trying to go home.
Oh shit!
Yeah, man, for real.
My nigga Killer say sorry, nigga. I'm trying to go home. Oh shit!
Hey, Deion Cole had a good one, a little acronym too. What he said, he was like, he had a gay cousin, da da da. He's like, yeah. He told his cousin like, yo, later on we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that, da da da. And the cousin was like, all right, snap. I'm like, snap. What you mean snap? What the fuck is snap? He's like, sounds like a plan. I'm like, oh. He was like, don't y'all steal my cousin's shit. I'ma steal that shit. Fuck that bullshit. Snap. The next time nigga say something, like, all right, yo, we'll check it out. We'll call you. All right, snap. No, what's snap? Slap. He was like, all right, slap.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
All right, slap.
Got you. Well, shit. Speaking of lying and speaking of codes and speaking of deception and all that shit, Drake.
See, man.
So recently, somebody sent me something on Facebook, and it was a screenshot of Pusha T making the like kind of face on Twitter, like you know what I mean, the emoji for. I don't know if that's the best way to kind of
the shrug.
Yeah, like I don't know what's going on here type face, right? So he made that in response to this coming up. Double XL magazine posted, Drake's dad denies being an absentee father, says rapper includes those lyrics to sell records. This is a quote, and it says, "I said, Drake, why are you saying all this different stuff about me, man? It's not cool." He goes, and then Drake responds, "Dad, it sells records." So Drake's pops, Mr. Graham, he got a new song out there. Check it out. It's kind of hilarious. I forgot the name of it, but Drake's pops is denying being an absentee father, and Drake is just saying that, "Yo, man, I just say this in my records because." This is a conversation between Drake and his pops.
Yeah.
Yo, I just say it in my records because, hey, it makes the women feel sorry for me.
Okay, so what do you say is the wrong in this scenario?
Would I say the wrong end?
What's the wrong in this scenario? So this has become like a big deal right now. This is it's of course it's Drake, and you know people gravitate to his content. People are chastising him for making bars, struggle bars. About saying hit the relationship between him and his father being an absentee parent. So what would you say is the issue here? Would you say the issue is Dennis Graham being an absent father and maybe not acknowledging it at this time and point? You know what I mean? Or would you say Drake is fake for making songs where he's using those bars and describing this relationship of his dad just to sell records? Or would you say it's wrong for Drake to say, you know what I'm saying, look, I'm just trying to sell records, Dad? Or would you say it's wrong from Dennis Graham to even fucking say it? No, nigga, shut the fuck up.
It's a couple of different wrongs here. So it's wrong if this dude was not an absentee father and you're making songs to make it seem like he is.
Okay, so but here go the thing though, like that's the part where I struggle too, right? So I work the night shift, you know what I'm saying? I work the night shift, and often my kids come home from school because of where the location of the school, where my wife travels, and everything like that for her job and everything like that. They often don't get home till about 6:30 sometimes, often in the evening. By 8:30, I'm out the door. I'm heading to my job. You know what I mean? And sometimes they might end up staying up by her mother's house. And one day might turn into 2 days might turn into 3, and sometimes I fight like, yo man, come on home, and I miss my kids. Sometimes I'm like, fuck it, I enjoy this peace of quiet a little bit. Deal with the job I gotta go to and shit like that. But I'm only saying all that to say, like, I currently live with my kids, but I can be an absentee father in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I often wonder, it's like, at what point will my kids say like, damn, or my son might say like, my dad didn't provide me with this.
That's different.
And my dad didn't hold it down with that. He was too busy working. And
what is the narrative that Drake is trying to say though? What is the narrative? Because again, I'm not the biggest Drake fan.
I'm saying that's based on perspective. Is what I'm saying.
And
so
I agree.
His perspective from his life and upbringing and experience with his dad, even though maybe his dad didn't live with him. You know what I'm saying? It's still like, damn, like them times where I needed them, or the times where I felt like I didn't have the right tools or information to navigate a situation. You get upset at your father, because my dad should have taught me this. Man, if he was home or da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you could still feel that hurt. You could still feel that hurt and still channel that in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I challenge people to pull up the lyrics. Like, what are the lyrics saying? Like, that's why I was looking for that. I forgot to deep dive into that. I should deep dive
one of
the actual lyrics. Though.
One of the lyrics came to my mind, and I forgot what it was, where he said something about his dad told him he was coming through and never showed up or something like that. Again, I'm not the biggest Drake fan, and I'm not in tune with his lyrics that much to say exactly what the absentee father narrative that he's trying to spread is, right? But yes, it is a matter of perception. It is a matter of it's his perspective on whatever it was he was going through when he was a kid.
Absolutely. And if I'm speaking to my dad or whatever, like, I might just dismiss it. I might just say, yo, all right, man, like, I'm just selling records, bro.
So me,
like, I might not be like, yo,
all
the way forthcoming. So I, not to cut you off, but I think the situation right now, Dennis Graham being a bitch ass nigga, like, why the fuck would you say that? You know where my status is and how that would reflect on my career, bro. Why the fuck would you say that? You the bitch, nigga.
Damn.
I see how you still hurt my career, nigga. Like you hurt my mama.
You wasn't there, nigga.
You wasn't there, nigga.
Well, I
you
guess,
still fucking with me, nigga.
I guess when I look at it, right, I look at it from the perspective of having an actual absentee father, right?
Yeah.
So when my pops left, like, nigga bounced when I was like 12, 13 years old. You know what I'm saying? And then the nigga, you know what I mean, he'd come around every once in a while, you know, to argue with Mom Dukes or to, you know, I guess to check on us and see what the deal was. I don't even remember 100%. But, like, that nigga wasn't there, though.
Yeah.
And even when he was there, he had a couple of highlights that I remember. And I'm pretty sure he remembers much more than I do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, it's all about perspective. Yeah. He held it down. He paid the bills when he was there. He kept the lights on. You know what I'm saying? He took a nigga to fucking 8th grade dances and, you know what I mean? Different shit like that, and took family photos and all that shit. Like, yeah, he was there for the most part up until I was like 12, 13 years old. But it was a point where that nigga bounced. He was gone. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying if Drake is making it seem like more than situational, right? Yeah. If Drake is trying to make it seem like, yo, nigga, my mom's did everything and I had no pops growing up, that's fucked up. Yeah. And I understand why Mr. Graham would be in his feelings about that situation. Because it's like, yo, nigga, like, nah, don't lie to the people and make it seem like I wasn't there at all. Yeah. You might have a couple of situations where, I can't be there every fucking day.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, like, I understand, like, yeah, I too, you know what I'm saying, my dad wasn't a part of my life like that, and you know, I'm not mad at him. We have a good relationship today. Yeah. We speak probably every couple of months or so, or you know what I mean,
every couple of months.
But nah, that's because like, you know me, I'm terrible at communicating. Anybody in my life that knows me know I am fucking terrible at it. Okay. So I own that. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I own that because sometimes I just don't be wanting to talk to motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck who it is. Yeah. I don't want to talk. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that's my scenario right there. But my thing of it is, like, I would say it's almost as long as we know Drake, we know Dennis. Yeah. Yeah. So what would Dennis feel like he needs to hight that for? I'm saying he a bitch ass nigga for even bringing it up.
We don't know the situation, so it could have been it could have been an interview about his song, or whatever the case is. We don't know the entire backstory, and that's our fault, right? Yeah, you ain't here for the facts, you're here for the opinions. Yeah. So our opinion is on the quotes itself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
What, Daylight? You seen that thing I sent you about Daylight? Yeah. When Daylight say, you know what I'm saying, it's great to see you back in your son's life, you know. Yeah, I'm happy to see that. And he looked at him like,
the fuck you talking about?
Fuck you talking about, Dad?
I've been here.
Yeah, I've been here.
Yeah. Yeah. So it from the dad's perspective, it seems like Drake is a liar. It seems like Drake is overplaying the fact that he wasn't there, quote or unquote, wasn't there. That's what it seems like. That's what the quotes seem like. Nah?
Yeah, but at the same time, it seems like he's trying to save face in a sense. Like, you know what I mean? Like, or it could be. I'm speculating. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? The speculation could be like, he's trying to save a little bit of face. Like, he don't want to wear that image. He don't want to wear that look. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was an absentee father, whatever. I don't want to feel like that. I don't want to look like that. Maybe because that's what the mama said about him. And he don't, like, bitch, that ain't me. Yeah. Yeah. You got our son out here saying that shit to people. That ain't me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, yeah. So I don't know, man. But at the same time, like like you got to understand your son's position and what your son's doing career wise,
and not come out and
you just got dissed by Pusha T. You know what I'm saying, for wearing them chopper suits.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You was involved in that shit. You know what I'm saying. Like, so you should
suits.
Yeah, so you should know like what the weight of, you know what I'm saying, what you're denouncing that your son does or doesn't do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Commits to.
And even the crazier thing about all of this too is that Pusha T just put out the emoji.
Yeah.
After this story came out.
Yeah.
And the comments, if you go to Pusha T's Twitter,
yeah, he really didn't say nothing, but he said a lot.
Yeah, like niggas, oh, you need to shut the fuck up. Mm-hmm. Drake is the one that made you famous. Why the fuck you got like they killed the nigga? Ain't say shit.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know what this like. Yes,
okay, so it was
we put two and two together
underneath the picture, or it was just like
underneath the emoji that Pusha T put out.
But so there was no picture. He didn't put a picture, and then the caption.
He didn't put no picture. He didn't put no caption.
He just released this emoji.
It was like okay, this story.
I love when that happens. I would love to be Pusha T in that situation. Don't you like that? It's like I love it. Y'all don't know what this is pertaining.
Yes,
but look how I got you riled up.
Exactly. The story came out.
Look how y'all feelings is.
The story came out, and probably within an hour, Pusha T kind of just put the
shrug. Okay. All right.
I guess.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So people, Drake fans, just hitting the fucking thread like, yo,
because they mad.
Shut the
They're
fuck
like,
up.
Oh shit,
blah 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 blah. This nigga's a better rapper than you.
Yeah,
and he sold more records than you.
You know what it is? They know like, yo, damn, we just gave him another personal bar that he could use. Like that's another ammo against your favorite artist. You know what I'm saying? Like Pusha T, I'm pretty sure is gonna use that angle if some type of rap out. Oh, are we not recording?
I don't know what's going on with this shit right now.
All right, no footage is coming out of this shit.
Right? It's all good, man.
Yeah, man. No, yeah, just like they mad that, you know, Pusha T could possibly have another caliber or another ammunition underneath his belt to use against their favorite artist.
At this point, ain't he done with that though?
Nah, but I mean, yeah, I'm done. But at the same time, like, you better not come back because look, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you know, because you know Drake and Jay-Z, they good for a good sneak one line of sneak diss. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it should Drake come like that? Of course, Pusha T gonna be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? And like you want to say that? I could, you know what I mean, hit you with this. You know what I mean? Like you know, niggas lying about their relationships with their pops or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't know.
Hey.
Shit. So for those that's watching this on YouTube or whatever, you ain't gonna have no video for the rest of the fucking podcast.
Yeah.
So we apologize for that.
Due to technical difficulties beyond our control, Reggie Noble stinking ass will not
be performing with us.
Nah. Keep it on.
So just keep on rocking with us, man. You got the blank screen. You got the Bootleg Cable Podcast logo out there. Appreciate that shit. And finish up what we got to say. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
We ain't gonna be on here too much longer. So you know it is what it is.
Yeah, man. We're gonna put out Drake clip still. We're just gonna end it somewhere else.
It's all good, man.
Yeah.
So I mean, I know we wasn't around for. Did we get all our thoughts on the whole Drake situation?
Yeah.
All right, that's over. So we weren't around, or we haven't done a podcast in a little minute. So the Amber Geiger.
When did it turn into Amber Geiger though?
What?
Like it was always Botham Jean, and at some point it turned to Amber Geiger.
It's that narrative switch, bro.
I don't like that.
But that's what it is, though.
Well, you know what? In the Botham Jean, the murder trial of Botham Jean.
Put some respect on Botham Jean.
Yeah, put some respect on
Botham Jean.
Botham Jean.
Yeah, put some respect on his name.
Put some respect on his name. We ain't gonna call her Amber Geiger. Fuck her. I don't want her. No, she should be another household name.
Okay, so she was found guilty.
Yeah,
guilty of.
Is she found guilty? I mean, damn. Like,
yeah, she was found guilty of.
She had niggas in there brushing her hair.
Damn, bro.
She had the brother gave her a hug.
She had the judge gave
the
her a
blacks
hug.
the black gave her a hug. The police chief, you know, kind of black police chief, you know, giving her an out. sister. Like,
this sparked up a conversation. This sparked up a conversation about forgiveness, right? And it also kind of turned into a religious conversation.
Yeah,
which I don't want to really get into that.
This. Yeah, go ahead. But this is a sensitive forgiveness situation because. Go ahead though.
What's forgiveness to you, and how far or quickly does forgiveness go?
Okay, so it should be quantified or determined based on me.
Yeah.
And where I say that is because I can't apply my way of thinking or my level of forgiveness on or push it on somebody else.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
That's for that person. And in this scenario right here, I can't withhold or forgiveness or harbor any resentment towards the person. I'm just out to see is justice being served, and that's it. But whether or not forgiveness is given, it's not for me to determine.
Okay, so in this situation, the brother the brother stated that he don't want her to go to jail at all. The brother stated he don't want to go to the jail. He just wanted her to give her life to Jesus, right? And that he forgives her. He asked for a hug and all that shit. So a lot of the shit that happened in this trial is unprecedented, right? And when I say that, I mean, to me, it's unprecedented because all of it happened in the same trial.
Right.
You allow I don't want to say plaintiff. You allowed the deceased brother to go ahead and hug the convicted murderer, right? You as the judge also hugged the convicted murderer and gave her your Bible. You as the judge also allowed the bailiff to sit there and fix this woman's hair. Like a lot of the compassion and stuff like that happened in this trial. I'm not saying one incident is unforgivable, but damn, 3, 4 in the same trial. Like, come on, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
What you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this woman is convicted of murdering somebody.
Yeah, man. That just is the white life seem more precious than?
Of course,
my life.
Of course,
I'm saying
does.
even in the eyes of a black person, because these are black individuals committing these.
Yes.
So a white life feels more precious. You know what I'm saying? Are we have more compassion for the white person?
I think when we're talking about forgiveness and all that stuff, forgiveness is in each individual's heart, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But I think what happens in this case, the reason why it's so disrespectful, the reason why we
disrespectful to who though?
To the people who are watching.
I'm saying why are we placing weight on disrespect? I guess because
of the history of this country.
Okay.
Because of the history of police violence towards black folks and this, that, and the third. And it's just like there's a history in this country of this shit, right? And for you to just,
but does that create a bias in the scenario? Like, okay, if we're deducing the trial, did you listen to the 911 call? That she made.
Some of it.
Did it come off like somebody that did an accident or somebody that's trying to cover their ass?
It sounded like somebody that's covering their ass.
Okay.
To me, you know what I'm saying? Like, it does sound like.
Wholeheartedly, I did not believe that. It sounded like somebody was covering their ass. I can't say 100,000%.
Wholeheartedly, I believe that she actually did kill this dude on accident. I do. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that she purposefully went into the apartment to go and kill somebody.
Yeah.
I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? I think it was an accident. A fucked up accident, but it was an accident, right?
Yeah.
I do believe that. But still.
Okay. But still, the white people gotta pay.
Yeah. You got not the white people.
One at a time, right?
Not the white people.
The police got pay.
You have to pay for. You got to be responsible for your actions. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to sit here and put police on it or white person on it or whatever the case is, because
but those are the things that are on it. Right?
It is.
Because if it was a black police officer, we wouldn't be here fucking. We didn't even fucking worry about it. We'd be like, oh, they send that nigga to jail. Anyway.
Yeah. How much time did that dude get? I think it was Seattle or something, where he killed the white lady that was from Australia. Remember that case?
Oh yeah, I can't remember. What did he get?
I don't know. He got found guilty, whatever it was. I'm not sure how much time he got.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it was more than 10 years.
Was it?
When
he shot it through the door?
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, we gotta look that up.
Yeah. Go speak on it for a second.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, like, you know what I mean? For her to get 10 years and the type of treatment, it was a fast trial, I gotta say. It went by quicker than I would have thought it would have. I thought it was gonna get drugged out. But there's a lot that goes into it. The name of the young man that testified in at the trial that got killed, like,
that was crazy too.
A couple days later, and that did seem foul. Like, yo, it's, you know what I mean? Was that an actual situation? Was there a conspiracy behind it?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Who knows? It's hard to determine what's right or what's wrong. You know what I mean? Sitting from our perspective, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Seeing things from where we're looking at it, it's hard to make those judgments. You know, we just hope that judgment is served and it's done right. It's just just to see the. I agree with you. Just to see the overly affections that she was getting, you know, in this trial, and then again, if it was an honest mistake, then I mean, I guess it's warranted. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's hard to determine. Man.
He was sentenced to 12 and a half years.
Yeah. This
was in Minneapolis.
Oh, okay.
He was sentenced to 12 and a half years on April 20th. Third degree murder and manslaughter. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Amber Geyer was convicted of first degree murder.
Mm-hmm. And she got 10.
So how you can get convicted of third degree murder and get 12? Mm. I think that this case, I know we're a little bit so-called late on it because, you know, how news goes now. You know, you talk about it for 2 days and then it's a wrap after that. But I think that this case, it's a lot of precedents that I think it set.
Yeah.
One for officer being convicted, specifically a white officer versus a black victim.
Yeah.
And the compassion that she's received, the sentence, they said that basically she can get out in under 5.
Yeah, pretty much, right.
Depending on good behavior and this, that, and the third. It's just a lot that's wrong because, again, on the other side, if X man from the hood kills Y man from the hood, he going to jail for life. Whether it was
but
an accident or not. But a lot of 9 times out of 10 they're going to jail for life.
But it shows you how, like, you know what I'm saying, we could be bought off easily, right? Because, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, we are complaining at the same, but we're not outraged, right? Nobody's really outraged. Like, nobody's protesting and mad. Now, they've been protesting mad that she got off, right?
Yeah.
It'd have been fucking like, what the fuck? Because we spoke about that.
Yeah.
That was a one clip that we put out that I was like waiting for the results of this shit, because I'm like, damn, like people, black people gonna be mad like all for this right here. But it's like, all right, she got like tap. We don't like that, but it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying, life goes on. That's how I feel. Because
I guess with that being said, what more can we protest? What more can we say? Like, okay, you were asking that she's found guilty. She's been found guilty. Now, but that is you're saying that the punishment is not enough.
That's what I'm saying. But what this is highlighting is the limitation of our effect in, you know what I'm saying, in the law and the judicial system, and how things play out in court. Yeah. What we need to do more of is try to, you know what I'm saying, and the sad part of it, you know what I'm saying, we had a black, you know what I mean, judge, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying, the bailiff and all that, but we need to get more involved in the judicial system to make the changes necessarily, you know, that could affect these outcomes, because what that highlights is how powerless we are in that, where we were just like, okay, they're gonna throw us a bone to appease us in a sense. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Or even if we want to even go even further and go into the conspiracy, it was like, all right, well, a life for a life, nigga. We're going to take this dude's life that testified on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A day or two later, because, you know, it's all crazy,
in a drug deal gone wrong.
Yeah, a former drug deal gone wrong, you know? So what I'm saying is, like, yeah, we need to get more involved in the judicial system and try to make more changes there if possible, you know what I'm saying, versus, you know, just trying to leave it in these hands to.
That's another spin on the situation too, where people talked about voting more and voting for the right people and this, that, and the third, and it's a whole bunch of different situations that's going on with that. But I mean, at the end of the day, man, I think it's kind of messed up.
Yeah,
I think the whole situation is kind of messed up. That, you know, she's being charged with she's found guilty of first-degree murder. And the sympathy that's coming out for her, and it's not a good look, bro. It's not a good look, and especially for, you know, I'm not seeing that the family is out here trying to change laws, or trying to get behind some law changes when it comes to sentencing, when it comes to officers being in the wrong or whatever. I'm not seeing that. Hopefully they are behind the scenes, but the optics of it is just like, okay, you know, black folks, something bad happened to us, and we just so quick to forgive. But when we think about it on the other end, you know,
the only people we don't forgive is ourselves, man. We don't forgive each other, man. But we tend to forgive all this, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, we 900 years of mad though.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, so
definitely.
We gotta figure out what we really want and what we trying to do out here, man.
All right, cool. You saw the boy Errol Spence Jr. got into a crash, man.
Yeah, man, with the Ferrari.
Yeah,
man, it was a little that was horrific, man. Pray for him.
Yeah,
where he got ejected for the car.
Yeah, they say he ain't break no bones or nothing.
He ain't break no bones.
He ain't break no bones.
He could probably resume his career.
He will be able to resume his career. He's in stable condition right now.
Dog, do you see how that car flipped?
Yeah,
bro. Yeah. If that ain't a sign from God, I don't know what is, bro. The way that car, the Ferrari flipped.
They have video of it?
They have a video of it, yeah.
Oh, man. I didn't see the video.
Yeah, man, the car flipped like a bunch of times, man, right outside. So they had it was a bar called like the Knockout Center or something like that. They was like, yo, the irony of this is where it happened, and you know, this is a bar that actually support him. It's in Dallas, and you know, and you know, his pictures against the wall in there and everything like that. And the car flipped over. You know what I'm saying? You saw the dust and debris. They showed the aftermath of the vehicle and everything.
Yeah,
like
I saw the vehicle.
And you know, he got ejected from that vehicle, and the man like survived, was able to resume a career, man.
Yeah, pretty much not a scratch on him, man.
Not a scratch on him. Like, listen, man, like.
At first, it was reported that he was in serious condition, but then they, like I said, they reported no broken bones. I don't know if he had any head injuries or anything like that, but they said family's with him and everything like that, and everything is all good, bro.
Man,
so,
thank God for that, then, man. Thank God for that for sure, man. I mean, look at what happened to Kevin Hart, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he got to get back surgery.
He got to get back surgery. And he a comedian, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like. He don't need to perform like, you know, physically like that, where Errol Spence has to perform physically to, you know what I'm saying, maintain the lifestyle that he's enjoying living. So you know what I'm saying, he should be very thankful for that. I'm thankful that he's okay. You know what I'm saying, like
definitely, man. Yeah,
man. I mean, high power vehicles, man. They gotta take them serious. Respect the machines, man.
Oh, definitely.
Gotta have to have respect for those machines, bro.
Definitely, bro. And I guess that goes back to. Being young and thinking you're invincible, man.
Yeah, man.
I don't want to speculate and say maybe he was drinking or whatever. I just make it akin to being young and thinking that you're invincible, man. You don't think that anything bad is gonna happen to you. Yeah. So you do a lot of different stuff on the streets. You get in Ferraris and you drive high speed rates.
High speeds with no fucking seatbelt.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So I guess it just. Always remember that it's one life to live, man.
Oh yeah.
As far as we know, you only got one life to live.
Yeah, as far as we know, you're right.
And just make sure that this one life that we think we have to live, that we live it to the fullest. and not do nothing that's going to cause it to end early.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? But enjoy life at the same time, though.
Definitely.
We'll find a delicate balance.
Yeah, so I mean, we had a couple of subjects that I kind of wanted to get into, like the boy Roll with our AR-15s, but I think that's a whole different conversation, and it's probably a longer conversation that need to be had.
Yeah.
And how's your fantasy situation going, bro?
Oh man, fantasy league, man. I got 4 leagues going on. Had good records, but they're declining right now, man, due to injuries and everything like that, man. The league that you were supposed to be in, the boy Earl killing shit right now.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the boy Earl, man. You know what I'm saying? The boy picked up Pat Mahomes in the first round. We laughed at him, but it's all paying off for him right now. You know.
Okay.
So
okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, man.
So, man, hey, man, we'll see
NBA
y'all
season, man. Excited, man, to see what which duo.
Yeah,
it's gonna really make the change.
I see.
It's gonna be Kyrie and freaking KD.
KD's not playing this year.
He's not playing this year, but once he get in action, will it be Kyrie and KD? Will it be LeBron and AB, or will it be fucking Harden and fucking Westbrook? You know, or
will the Golden State Warriors?
Will it be Golden State Warriors?
Yeah, because they got pretty much the same core.
Or will it be the Clippers? Fucking
yeah, they hyping up the Clippers, dude.
They're hyping up the Clippers, man. There's a lot of duos going on in this league right now. Let's get ready to see or you know what I'm saying? I seen homeboy in New Orleans. Seen his game. I want to
Zion.
You know.
Yeah. You seen the boy Fultz playing for my squad. I didn't think he was gonna play. The boy Fultz, he looking all right, man. His jumper looking all right. You know what I mean? He looking like he know how to play basketball. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? He look like he got a fresh start in Orlando. And me as an Orlando Magic fan, I hope that it comes to fruition. Y'all got Jimmy Butler down here in Miami.
Okay.
It should be an interesting basketball season coming up, bro.
Definitely, it should be.
So I'm looking forward to it, man.
Yeah.
But man, let's go ahead and wrap it on up.
All right.
Shit, man. Bootleg Cable Podcast.
And if you can't spell that,
something wrong with your ass.
Yeah, man. That's
Might
all we gotta
bootleg.
say. We ain't nothing fake about it, man. And we out.
All right. Till the next time. We'll see y'all. Peace. Bootleg Cable Podcast.